Welcome to our intriguing exploration of the culinary preferences of some of history's most ruthless dictators. In this video, we'll dive into the top 10 dictators and their favorite meals, revealing how their personal tastes contrast sharply with their notorious legacies. While these figures wielded immense power and instilled fear, their dining choices often reflect a surprising blend of extravagance, simplicity, and cultural significance. From lavish feasts to humble dishes, we'll uncover the unique meals that not only satisfied their appetites but also offered a glimpse into their personalities. As we journey through this list, you'll discover how food can serve as a fascinating lens through which to view the lives of these historical figures. So, get ready to be engaged and informed as we unveil the culinary secrets of the world's most infamous leaders. You won't want to miss the surprising connections between their meals and their reigns. Joseph Stalin, borscht, a vibrant beet soup, holds a special place in Russian cuisine, symbolizing both comfort and tradition. This dish is not just a meal, it represents the heart of Russian culinary culture, often enjoyed during family gatherings and celebrations. For Joseph Stalin, borscht was more than just a favorite dish. It was a reflection of Soviet life during his reign. The soup's rich, earthy flavors echo the complexities of his regime. While it embodies the simplicity of everyday life for many, it also serves as a reminder of the harsh realities faced by the populace under his rule. Stalin's fondness for borscht illustrates a paradox, a leader who craved the familiar comforts of home, while simultaneously enforcing a regime marked by oppression and fear. As we delve deeper into this iconic dish, we'll uncover how borscht encapsulates the duality of Stalin's legacy, blending the ordinary with the extraordinary in the tapestry of Soviet history. Adolf Hitler, Wiener schnitzel, a classic Austrian dish made from breaded and fried veal, has deep roots in German-speaking countries, celebrated for its crispy texture and rich flavor. This beloved meal not only showcases the culinary traditions of Austria, but also symbolizes Adolf Hitler's own heritage. As he was born in Braunau am Inn, Austria, his preference for Wiener schnitzel reflects a connection to his homeland and the cultural tastes that shaped his early life. However, the enjoyment of such a comforting dish stands in stark contrast to the brutality of his regime. While millions suffered under his oppressive rule, Hitler indulged in the simple pleasures of life, highlighting the irony of a leader who savored traditional cuisine while orchestrating widespread devastation. As we explore this dish further, we'll uncover how Wiener schnitzel serves as a poignant reminder of the dissonance between personal indulgence and the harsh realities of a tyrannical rule. Mao Zedong, steamed buns or baozi, are a beloved staple in Chinese cuisine, symbolizing nourishment and community throughout the country's rich history. These fluffy, doughy delights are often filled with various ingredients, making them a versatile and accessible food for the masses. Mao Zedong's fondness for steamed buns can be traced back to his humble upbringing, where this dish represented the everyday fare of the common people. As a leader who championed the revolutionary ideals of the proletariat, Mao's love for this simple meal highlights a connection to the very populace he sought to empower. However, this fondness also reveals a stark juxtaposition between his revolutionary rhetoric and personal indulgences. While advocating for equality and the welfare of the masses, Mao enjoyed the comforts of a dish that many could only dream of savoring. As we delve deeper into this culinary choice, we'll uncover how steamed buns encapsulate the complexities of Mao's legacy and the contradictions within his rule. Kim Jong-un's surprising preference for American-style cheeseburgers starkly contrasts with the isolationist policies of North Korea. While his regime promotes a narrative of self-reliance and resistance to Western influence, Kim's taste for fast food reveals a fascination with the very culture he publicly denounces. This culinary choice has significant implications for international perceptions of the North Korean leader, as it highlights a disconnect between his lavish lifestyle and the struggles faced by his citizens. Despite the widespread poverty and food shortages in his country, Kim indulges in the luxuries of Western cuisine, showcasing a desire for opulence that many North Koreans can only dream of. As we explore this unexpected preference further, we'll uncover how cheeseburgers symbolize not just personal indulgence, but also the complexities of Kim Jong-un's leadership, reflecting a yearning for a world beyond the confines of his nation while maintaining a facade of control and authority. Pasta is a cornerstone of Italian cuisine, celebrated for its versatility and regional variations that reflect the rich cultural tapestry of Italy. From the delicate strands of spaghetti to the hearty shapes of orecchiette, pasta embodies the essence of Italian culinary tradition. Benito Mussolini's love for traditional pasta dishes was deeply intertwined with his nationalistic ideals as he sought to promote a unified Italian identity during his regime. By embracing this beloved staple, Mussolini aimed to connect his political agenda with the cultural heritage of Italy, reinforcing the notion of a strong, cohesive nation. His passion for pasta not only showcased his appreciation for Italian food, but also served as a symbol of pride in the nation's culinary legacy. However, this connection also highlights the complexities of his rule, as Mussolini's personal tastes were often used to bolster his image, while the realities of his regime led to widespread suffering. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover how pasta reflects both the richness of Italian culture and the contradictions of Mussolini's leadership. Kebabs are a cherished staple in Iraqi cuisine, celebrated for their rich flavors and communal nature, often enjoyed during family gatherings and festive occasions. In Iraq, this popular dish symbolizes not only culinary tradition, but also the warmth of hospitality that characterizes Middle Eastern culture. Saddam Hussein's fondness for kebabs reflects both the cultural significance of this meal and the opulence of his regime. While he publicly promoted an image of strength and austerity, his private indulgences in lavish meals, including gourmet kebabs, reveal a stark contrast to the realities faced by many Iraqis. This duality highlights the disconnect between Hussein's authoritarian rule and the everyday lives of his citizens who often struggled under his regime. As we explore this dish further, we'll uncover how kebabs serve as a poignant reminder of the complexities of Saddam Hussein's leadership, embodying both the rich culinary heritage of Iraq and the contradictions inherent in his pursuit of power and luxury. Paella, a traditional Spanish rice dish, has its origins in the Valencia region and is celebrated for its vibrant flavors and diverse variations, including seafood, meat, and vegetarian options. This iconic dish is not just a meal, it represents the heart of Spanish culinary tradition and communal dining. Francisco Franco's preference for paella is deeply connected to his Spanish heritage and his nationalist ideals, as he sought to promote a unified identity during his dictatorship. By embracing this beloved dish, Franco aimed to evoke a sense of cultural pride among Spaniards, reinforcing the notion of a strong, cohesive nation. However, the enjoyment of paella during his regime also highlights the complexities of his rule, as the dish became a symbol of cultural pride amidst political repression. As we delve deeper into Franco's culinary choices, we'll uncover how paella encapsulates the rich flavors of Spain while reflecting the contradictions of a leader who sought to unify a nation through both food and fear. Rice is the cornerstone of Cambodian cuisine and culture, serving as a staple food that sustains daily life for millions. It symbolizes not only nourishment, but also the agricultural heritage of the nation, deeply intertwined with the identity and traditions of the Cambodian people. Pol Pot's basic preference for rice reflects a stark irony, as his simple tastes stand in sharp contrast to the immense suffering inflicted during his regime. While he promoted an austere lifestyle, advocating for a return to agrarian roots, the reality was a brutal campaign that led to the deaths of millions. This basic meal, often consumed by the masses, highlights the disconnect between Pol Pot's ideals and the luxury enjoyed by other dictators who indulged in extravagant feasts. As we explore this fundamental dish further, we'll uncover how rice not only represents the resilience of the Cambodian people, but also serves as a haunting reminder of the contradictions within Pol Pot's leadership and the devastation of his rule. Steak holds a significant place in Ugandan cuisine, often associated with luxury and indulgence, particularly in a country where many struggle to meet basic needs. For Idi Amin, his fondness for steak symbolized not only personal opulence but also a stark contrast to the hardships faced by the Ugandan populace during his rule. Amin's extravagant lifestyle, characterized by lavish banquets and gourmet meals, stood in sharp opposition to the widespread poverty and suffering experienced by his citizens. This disconnect highlighted the disparities between the ruling elite and the everyday lives of ordinary Ugandans. Amin's culinary choices, particularly his preference for steak, played a crucial role in shaping his public image as a leader who reveled in excess while his country grappled with turmoil. As we delve deeper into this aspect of his life, we'll uncover how steak became a symbol of both his personal indulgence and the broader implications of his authoritarian regime, reflecting the complexities of power and privilege. Sadza is a fundamental staple in Zimbabwean cuisine, made from ground maize and served with various accompaniments. It holds immense cultural significance, symbolizing sustenance and community, often forming the centerpiece of daily meals for families across the nation. Robert Mugabe's preference for sadza connects him to his roots and the everyday lives of the common people, reflecting a shared culinary heritage that resonates deeply within Zimbabwean society. However, this seemingly simple dish also highlights the complexities of Mugabe's leadership and legacy. While he publicly embraced the traditional food of his people, his regime was marked by economic turmoil and political repression, leading to widespread suffering. The contrast between his fondness for sadza and the harsh realities faced by many Zimbabweans underscores the dissonance between his image as a champion of the people and the authoritarian rule he exercised. As we explore this dish further, we'll uncover how sadza encapsulates both the resilience of Zimbabwean culture and the contradictions of Mugabe's legacy. In this video, we've explored the favorite meals of some of history's most ruthless dictators, revealing how their personal tastes often reflect broader cultural and political contexts. From Joseph Stalin's borscht to Robert Mugabe's sadza, these culinary choices provide insight into their identities and the complexities of their regimes. We've seen how these meals can symbolize both tradition and opulence, highlighting the stark contrasts between their power and the realities faced by their citizens. As you reflect on the juxtaposition of these leaders' indulgences against the backdrop of their oppressive rule, consider how food can serve as a lens through which we understand history. If you enjoyed this exploration of culinary preferences and their implications, we invite you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Don't forget to check out our related content for more fascinating insights into the intersection of food, culture, and power. Thank you for watching.